Hello, it's Mr. Lake here. So usually at this time of year, we would be taking a trip to Colchester Zoo. But because of everything that's happened, we of course can't actually go. But I thought we could do the next best thing. In this video, we are going to Colchester Zoo. We're going to have a look around the zoo, and we're going to find out about the animals that we would have seen had we been going to the zoo. So today is our virtual school trip day. We're going to see lots of different animals and find out all about them. So we've just entered the zoo, and our first stop is going to be this little building here where the arrow points, where we'll find some capuchin monkeys. Capuchin monkeys are a small kind of monkey that live in South America. Now these capuchin monkeys in Colchester Zoo originally come from Brazil. Capuchin monkeys live in rainforests or dry forests in South America, and they spend most of their time in treetops, where they hide from predators and swing from tree to tree. These particular capuchin monkeys at the moment look like they're trying to escape from their bit of the zoo, don't they? Now, capuchin monkeys are an endangered species, which means they're close to extinction, so there aren't many left. We're now going to head north into this little building where we're going to see some reptiles. This is a green anaconda. There are two of them at Colchester Zoo. They're originally from South America. Now they're a member of the boa family, and the green anaconda is the largest snake in the world. It can grow to more than 8 meters. This is a rhinoceros iguana. It's the only one in Colchester Zoo. They're originally from Haiti and the Dominican Republic. They get their name because of the structures that you can see on its head, which look a bit like horns. They live in dry and rocky areas, and they're omnivores, so they eat plants and animals. We're now going to head east a little bit, where we're going to see some sloths. Colchester Zoo has 4 sloths in total. Sloths come from Central America and South America. They're quite strange animals, and they spend most of their life hanging upside down in the forest canopy. It does most of the things in its life upside down, including eating, sleeping, and even giving birth. We're now going to head right over to this area of the zoo, where we'll see some sea lions and then an orangutan. This is an orangutan. Colchester Zoo has just one orangutan. Now they're very closely related to humans. They have a massive body, powerful arms, and a thick neck. Orangutans make nests in trees out of twigs and branches, and they can even make a mattress out of leaves. Sadly, they're very endangered now, which means that there aren't many of them left in the wild. In this part of Colchester Zoo, you walk through a tunnel which is submerged in water, and all around you can see sea lions swimming around. These sea lions come from the coasts of South America. Now lots of people get sea lions and seals confused. One of the main differences is that sea lions use their flippers to kind of walk around when they're on land, whereas seals don't. They just sort of flop around on their bellies. We're now going to follow the path, which will take us to where the penguins are. So these penguins are running over at the moment because it's feeding time, so they are eating some fish from that little bowl there. Now, penguins are birds, they're not fish, and they've got wings, but they're flightless birds. Okay, you can't fly, you'll never see a penguin flying. But the wings are helpful to these penguins because they can swim underwater at quite a fast speed of over 20 miles per hour, and their wings help them to reach that speed. Following the path a little further takes us to the butterfly house. The butterfly house is full of exotic butterflies. They're exotic because they come from Central America and South America. and some of them are a lot larger than the butterflies you'll be used to seeing. Now you've got to be careful here because they can get stuck to you, and indeed last year when I went to Colchester Zoo I nearly walked out of the house with one of them. Next up we come to some meerkats. Meerkats come from southern Africa. You often see them standing upright, and they use their tails to balance when they do that. Now a lot of the time they stand upright in the morning to absorb heat on their bellies. They're very good at digging, and they have strong claws that they use to help them. Near to where we've just seen the meerkats, we can now see African lions at Lion Rock. Female African lions do most of the hunting. It's a female African lion you can see on screen, and you can tell the difference because only males have the manes, which look a bit like a beard. African lions are carnivores, so they only eat meat, and actually they spend most of their day just sleeping. Out of the 24 hours in a day, they spend 20 of those hours sleeping and napping. Next up we're going to meet a little guy called Otis, who is Colchester Zoo's fennec fox. Fennec foxes are desert foxes that live in northern Africa. They're the smallest of all foxes, and a fully grown one generally only weighs about a kilogram. The fennec fox is known for its unusually large ears, which can be up to 15 centimeters long. These help the foxes to lose heat in the hot desert and also to locate their prey. Following the path a little bit further, we find the home of the Aldabra giant tortoise. The Aldabra giant tortoise is one of the largest tortoises in the world. They have an enormous domed shell which acts as armour, and they can live for as long as 250 years or more. Following the path down, we can find the red-necked wallaby. The red-necked wallaby can be found in Tasmania and the southeast strip of Australia. There's a group of 13 male red-necked wallabies at Colchester Zoo. Their back legs are very well muscled, and the strong tail it has is used to help it balance when it leaps and jumps around, like you can see in the video. Next up we come to spotted hyenas. Colchester Zoo is one of only 2 zoos in the country that has spotted hyenas. Spotted hyenas come from sub-Saharan Africa. They're carnivores that often hunt in groups, so that they can take down bigger animals like antelope and zebras. Right down at the end of the zoo, we can see where the cheetahs live. Cheetahs are large cats. They come from northern and central Africa and small areas of the Middle East. They're the fastest land mammal on the planet. They use their long tails to balance whilst running and zigzagging after their prey.